So let me quickly show you how to use WP Freshstart 5 to be GDPR compliant. Right? To do this, you have to do two steps. First step is go to WP Freshstart 5 legal, and we're going to create a privacy policy, terms and conditions, and cookie policy. Alright, so we're going to create a cookie policy generator where you enter all your details here, company name, address, so. Then select anything you applies to your website here. It's for example, use HostGator, let's say, HostGator, use Mailchimp, any service, any third-party services that you use. Next, finish, and we're going to create a privacy policy page, right? So you click on generate privacy policy, and it says create it. You can get it here. So here it is. This is your privacy policy. All right, we're going to do exactly the same thing for terms and conditions. Just enter your settings here. Next, anything that applies to your address, anything that you are using here. Next, again, you can create a new page, or if you already have a page, you can override the contents, but we're going to create a new one, terms and conditions, and we're going to do the same with the cookie policy, all right? So here's a cookie policy very quickly. Anything you use on your website, just select what applies. And here, next, new page, cookie policy. All right, so we're going to go pages, which was blank before, now we've got our pages. All right, that's step number one. Step number two is going to GDPR. All right, and you're going to see that we're not compliant with the GDPR with the 7 steps, so we go one by one. Your visitors, you can, if you don't want your visitors, just select here, and every time that you visit your website, they will be redirected here. Right. Next, cookie consent. We need to display a cookie consent message here, right? So, for example, this website is cookies, and then anything here where your cookie policy is, where you want to read it, people if they decline cookies, where you want to display it, and so on and so on. That's step number one, which is cookies. Number two, terms and conditions. You can select if you want to force people to accept your terms and conditions. You can select yes, but this is not necessary. You're going to select the terms and conditions page, and this is going to be version 1.0 because it just started. And next is privacy policy. All right, so again, we select privacy policy, and again, it's 1.0. You select where you want them to redirect. Next is right if forgotten. You need to enter just your admin, then a subject here, and the content of the email. We can click on use default content, and it's going to display content here, right? Now it's data access, which is very similar. You need to enter your email, a subject for the email, in this case could be, for example, your data, and again you select default content, right? Or you can enter your personalized email if you prefer. Just enter your email you want. Data breach, same thing. So this is, you just need to enter the subject and default content, and here it is, right? And then finally is rectification, which once again you need to enter your email here, the subject of the email that's going to be sent here, and then you can write your email, is use default content, and here it is. Right, so, and then this, I'll subscribe, same thing, you can use an email here for the content, or you can just edit and select the one you like. All right, so let me quickly check. Find the contact forms also is optional. You can display a checkbox in your contact forms as well. Right, so this is fill, this is fill in, that access is fill in, right, we've forgotten as well. That's the policy. All right, so we click save all changes here, and then we're going to visit. So you see, now we're compliant on the C7 requirements. All right, good consent and obligations. So that's it. Just go step by step, fill in the necessary data, and then you get to go. Final last thing you need to do is a form for people to interact with your site. So you need to copy this shortcode here, which is the same one on all pages. You only need to display one. All right, so go to pages, add new page, and you can go with this GDPR contact form, space this, publish, and let's see what this looks like. All right, so you get this form for people to contact you with your name, your email, and whatever they want to do. Alright, so that's it. After this, you're fully GDPR compliant. Just make sure you check all the requirements here and all the emails and everything that applies to your particular situations, but that's it. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.